The word of the year? They. That's right, they. Hi, thanks for watching. Today is an interesting idea, and it's word of the year. You'll see a lot of different places do this. Merriam-Webster, of the dictionary fame, does this every year, and they just announced their word of the year, and it is they. And if you're confused, hang on, because I'm going to explain it here. From Time magazine, the singular they is a pronoun used to refer to a person whose gender identity is non-binary, a word that itself was added to the Merriam-Webster.com dictionary in September this year. The gender-neutral pronoun is used in place of he or she. Now, we've heard a lot about gender-neutral pronouns in the last year. It seems to be a big deal, especially in certain pockets of the country. Believe me, I live here in Portland. I go to a lot of art events, and I am in the artist community, and so believe me, I've been hearing about this for a number of years now. Every time I go to, let's say I volunteer at an art festival, right, a weekend art festival or something, and you show up and everyone introduces themselves. Oh, what's your name? What are your pronouns? What's your spirit animal? You know, that kind of thing. And so I'm used to it. I'm used to it. But I do have an issue with they, and let me explain why. But I understand not wanting to be misgendered. I get really upset when people misgender my dog. Now, I've got a pit bull, an American pit, pure American pit. She's got big muscles. She pulls me on my longboard. So I can understand why people might think that she looks male, because she's pretty big. But she's not like 100 pounds big. She's like 75 pounds big. And I have a friend that every time he visits me, he refers to my dog as he. And it really bothers me. So I understand. I get bothered about my dog being misgendered. I'm sure I'd be really upset if someone misgendered me. So I get that. But I want to talk about the word they, okay? The point of pronouns is to replace proper nouns. So you can say, oh, Mr. Coffee has a great show on YouTube. He has a great show. And if I were gender neutral, you could say, they has a great show. That sounds odd, doesn't it? Right? They is good looking. It just doesn't sound right. And it causes confusion. Now, here's the thing. If I can't remember people's names, I shouldn't have to remember their pronouns. I understand if people want you to learn their pronouns. That's cool. Can we at least wait until I know what your name is first? Let me learn your name and then learn the pronoun. But I think this would be easier if we had a different word other than they. Because they doesn't sound right. They is good looking. They is a good person. That sounds ridiculous. Okay, so what I would propose, there's a lot of proposed words, and I think most of them are horrible, with Z and Zer and Zim and all. Stop with that. Here's my suggestion for gender-neutral pronouns. I like Zilla, like a Godzilla, right? Because Godzilla, right, I believe there's female and male Godzillas, but there's still Godzillas. So someone could be a Zilla. That's a fun word. I like that. Another word is Tron, Megatron, or whatever. It's a fun word to say. It's only one syllable. So I think that would also be an acceptable pronoun. Don't make it harder by taking a plural word such as they and making it singular. It just makes things more difficult, and the purpose of pronouns is to make it easier. So I think you could make it easier. Go with Zilla, go with Tron, come up with something else. They just sounds bad. But I am not really going to have a say in this, am I? And frankly, there's a lot bigger issues in the world, but I just wanted to talk about this as it is Merriam-Webster's Word of the Year. So what do you think? Is this the best word of the year? Or would you choose something differently? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with someone else. Peace.